In Anderson, Indiana, 20-year-old Demareyon Robinson was sentenced to 58 years for the 2020 murder of Quincy Malone. The judge said he couldn't determine that Robinson had fired the shot that killed Malone, but that he had acted with Kyrell Cole in the death of Malone. Cole received a 75-year sentence, 60 years for the murder and 15 for the use of a firearm. On October 29, 2020, Cole and Robinson went to Malone's home for a gun trade. Cole produced a handgun and said it was loaded. Another person entered the residence, and Robinson told her, "Don't move." Robinson then fired at Malone. Malone told the female to get down, and Cole fired multiple shots at Malone, killing him. In Indiana, Eduardo Posso Jr. was sentenced to the maximum sentence of 65 years for the starvation murder of his son, 12-year-old Eduardo, on May 24, 2019. The judge held up a photo of the boy smiling and happy, then another of the boy a couple years later, emaciated and near death, chained in a motel bathroom. "He went from this," she said, "to this while he was in your care." The boy had been beaten, tortured, and starved to death. In Odessa, Texas, 45-year-old Roberto Serrano Franco, a career criminal, was sentenced to 60 years in prison for a 2021 fleeing the police and crashing into a car carrying 2 innocent bystanders. It took jurors just 30 minutes to convict him, sentence him to 60 years for each count to run concurrently. Because he had 4 prior felony convictions, the jury had the option to give him 25 to 99 years or life for each charge. He'll be eligible for parole in 30 years. In Spanaway, Washington, 23-year-old Christian Dressel was sentenced to 20 years for running over 68-year-old David Brown in a Jack-in-the-Box drive-thru, killing him. Dressel apologized in court, saying, "There's no day that goes by that I don't think about what I did. I understand my actions made a lot of people sad and mad. That was not my intention." Dressel pled guilty and reportedly mistook Brown's truck for another vehicle he had seen near his girlfriend's home. He followed it and rear-ended it in the drive-thru, and when Brown got out to check the damage, Dressel ran over him at least 3 times. When the judge sentenced Dressel to 20 years, there were sighs of relief from the Brown family. Support this channel and pick yourself up some original crime-related apparel. Look for the link in the description.